Hello, students. Welcome to what will become week 13, which I'll tell you about in a minute. By now, you've figured out that this class is maybe not what you thought it would be, but is not focused so much on the technical side of things, but on the relating to customers side of things. We relate to customers both verbally, for which there's no record, only our memories of what is said, but no record of that, but it's an important component of the relationship. And then, of course, the written component of the documentation, which records for everyone who may be interested exactly what happened in the repair process. So, regarding the verbal part, there are lots of different ways to say the same thing. So what's an example of that? You could say to somebody, do you know that the cooling system, when it fails, can seriously damage your engine and you could have to spend thousands of dollars repairing it? It's true. That's true. But it sounds a little threatening and accusatory, and there's another way that you could say that. You could say the same thing by saying, I wonder if you're aware that the cooling system, when it's functioning properly, what it's designed to do is to protect the engine. When it's not functioning properly, it can do some damage. I wonder if you're aware of that. That sounds more informative. Someone is not likely to feel that you're accusing them of being stupid or hurting their car. So this week we're going to look at some different ways of saying the same thing, and there'll be a couple of things for us to do towards that. The second piece of our relationship, major piece, is the documentation, and we're getting to the end of the class, and we're getting to the point where I'm expecting that the vital elements of a proper document will be done by you, that you will have understood what's needed and you will provide that information. One new thing that I'll be asking you to do this time is to look up some specifications on ALLDATA. Why is that important? Well, for one thing, especially when it comes to brakes, those specifications need to be recorded on the work order. That is required. And sometimes I think it's either the tech hasn't had time to look up specs, or we want to verify that the specs they looked up are correct, and lots of times we need to get access to specifications on ALLDATA. So I'm introducing that this week. And the work orders that I'm asking you to do need to be done properly. And there are many PowerPoints to help you with this. I'm available if there are things that are not clear. But every work order must note the maximum estimate. The revised and the original estimates need to be noted. The labor section needs to say why the car was brought in, what was found to address why it was brought in, and perhaps some other things as well that were found, that were uncovered, and then what exactly did the shop do. The parts list needs to be specific and accurate. So now I'm looking for accuracy. And as you know, you get as many tries as you need to submit work orders in order to get them done right. So if you turn something in, check it. Check your score, check my comments, and fix it if there isn't something that is done exactly correctly. So this week would have been week 12. But I'm giving you the assignments for next week, and I'm giving you 2 weeks to do them. That's the way the scoring works out, since the original class had 2 holidays that were interrupting our class sessions. So this is an ideal time for you to contact me if you have things that you need to make up, that you have assignments that you have not done or assignments that you want to do better on. You have 2 weeks to complete week 13 assignments, and you have these 2 weeks to make up anything from the past to inflate, bump your grade up some. So that's what I have for you this week. Let me know if there are any glitches or anything that is difficult or not quite clear to you, and I'll be happy to help. And otherwise, stay well, and I'll talk to you soon.